probably didn't have the start that she wanted. She's had 365 days to think about it, and I think we're going to see a new and more confident and more seasoned Rachele Fico.
Look at those 11 wins. No one with more wins for a player to be the coach of the year. She's the coach of the year this year here in NPF action. To Sydney Romero. Just like her older sister Sierra, powerful right-handed hitter. One hopper to the third baseman. Abby Cheek across the diamond. And here's the 2-2 pitch. Off-speed pitch, and again to the third sacker Cheek. Doesn't make too many mistakes. Ground balls to third by Romero and Merritt to begin our game. And that pitch rides up and in, and it gets Pendley. There's our first base runner of the game, a 2-out hit batter. And Pendley did out of a tryout camp way back when. And she was elite for many years playing for the Bandits. Grounds to third. Cheek makes all three plays in front of her. Cal Berkeley, Jolene Henderson.
Well, we talked about Jolene. She has a special drop ball. Can throw it through the zone. And
when they can just do one thing, and that's work on themselves and their game. Batter speed. More of a station-to-station player. Brenna Moss, first pitch swinging to the third baseman, Pendley, who's got no play.
Really get a super high hop on this, but Pendley was playing her in, and because of that, caught her off balance. Her momentum was going backwards, so when she landed, she didn't have that plant foot to get the throw off. I'll take Romero top three and hits doubles and runs scored.
Second baseman Carasoni's able to get Moss out at second. Flippin hits it to short. Will they get the double play to second for one on the first double play? Beautifully. Chicago can't score.
Henderson does a good job of getting it in on the hands of Hannah Flippin. You said double play. I said Hannah Flippin has too much.
All right, second inning. Megan Wiggins leads things off, hits it sharply, but to Flippin. Flips it across the diamond. One pitch, one out here in the second. 2 balls and 2 strikes. On the ground, another Sunday hop into a Bandit glove. That's Courtney Gano.
A little upset because, as you mentioned, she tied for the home runs last year during the 2018 season. Last year in the championship series, she only
went too far. There's Fico's first strikeout. So she works around. This is the 8th pitch of the at-bat to Savekis. Pops it up onto the outfield green, and the shortstop Romero. So
and that swing is starting to come back. Courtney Gano has one of the most efficient swings.
Ooh, that ball almost took off on Merritt. That was a line drive that just kept rising. First full count of the game. 3 balls and 2 strikes. DeCarlo off the thumb. It's going to be playable for Carasoni. A 1-2-3 inning. And sharply up the middle. That'll get by and through. Senator head coach Jerry Glasgow. Up, and she lays down a bunt. Bunt was on. It's a good one. Defensively, nice job by the Bandits to cover it. It's the catcher Chittister. Over the first game, they had all the momentum. They swept the best of 5. So sometimes that one run with 2 outs and Bennett on at second. On the ground, smothered by Gano. No one's at first. She beats it out to the plate, and safe is Bennett. She never stopped running. Now Pendley on her way to second, and she's safe there. Wonderful base running by USSSA. California native, played collegiately at Kentucky. And she takes called strike 3. So Fico's the numbers down a little bit, but still a solid player for the Bandits. She strikes out. Here's Abby Ramirez, and she gets that one past Pendley down the third base line. Ramirez thought about taking 2, but she'll stop at first with a single. Chicago getting a chance to play for her favorite hometown team. Sinking liner dropped. Wiggins had it, but then dropped it. Everyone's going to be safe. So Amanda on the ground. Romero to second for 1. Try a sneak attack, throwing behind Ramirez, nothing doing.
That have really enabled her to excel.
Inside, bases are loaded for the Bandits. Scooped off the turf by Pendley, and that'll do it. Masterful job of pitching by Joe.
Again, Henderson coming to the inside part of the plate. Flippin didn't get all of it. Pendley with the play to end the inning.
Smoked into the gap. This will be extra bases for Wiggins. She'll have at least 2. Stand-up double for Wiggins to begin inning number 4. We have seen that many times. High pop-up. This will keep Wiggins on at second. One down.
It's a big out right there.
High fly ball. Fairly deep right center field. Underneath it, making the catch is Scroggins. Wiggins is going to try her arm, and she'll be able to pick up an extra 60 feet. Outside, Powers lays off, and the walk puts runners on at first and at third. Here's Bennett. And Rogers, some base running, just trying to get caught in a rundown. Chicago chooses not to throw down. On the ground, smothered by Ramirez. The out recorded at first, and the side is retired. So,
the experience that she needs to settle in.
Well, she strikes out the first batter she faces. Svekis down on. High drive. Shallow left field. Shortstop Romero staggers underneath it and makes the play.
I'll tell you.
There's the strikeout. Jailyn Ford comes out of the pen.
Women on the field are the pioneers for pro softball.
Softly back to the circle. Fico has always fielded her position well.
Playing here in the championship series, Florida with 5, Oregon, Michigan, and Florida State. All those coaches, so many great things. National championships, players of.
Swung on and missed. Good inning by Fico. She gets it. Off-speed pitch hammered, but right to the shortstop. Romero fields and fired. And she's hit. So we're going to have a base runner. First one allowed by Ford. A one out. She played for the Michigan Wolverines. Ball gets away from the catcher. That'll allow Ramirez to take an extra base. And another pitch gets away from Cervantes. This is not. So 2 straight wild pitches have a runner on at third. And a strikeout. Oh, Jailyn Ford, I think the entire. Wow. Jailyn Ford with another strikeout. She has been magnificent. Wow. Knocks the glove off of Fico. The shortstop flipping, still able to make the play, though. How does that happen?
In so many ways.
Megan Wiggins softly into right field. Scroggins ambles in and makes the play. 14 years into her NPF career. Into left field, that one's going to get over the head of DiCarlo. Extra bases for Kretschmann. A stand-up, 2-out double. Sony, the left-handed batter, due up next.
So many questions, but my first answer is, I think you have to take a look at.
High chopper, that'll make it through. They're going to send Milligan. The throw, not in time. 2-0 lead for USSSA. Hard on the ground, into left field. Here comes Good. The throw to the plate is not in time. Oh, the Bandits really thought, well, they didn't call timeout, and an extra base taken by Bell.
5 runners tonight.
O'Toole has not recorded it out since coming into the game. This should be out number 3, and it is. Svekis makes.
The other teams stay in the game, the more pressure it puts on a team.
Cheek chased the pitch well out of the strike zone. Hey, how about this? Back-to-back strikeouts.
Elevated the level of play.
Off-speed pitch waved at by Svekis. Toole. Line drive into the gap left center field. DiCarlo able to cut it off before it got to the warning track, and it's nothing but a walk.
And they need a little change.
3-pitch strikeout, and Merritt never took the bat off the shoulder. Good morning, good afternoon. High pop-up. Shallow center field. Moss makes the play. That one gets away from the catcher, Svekis. And moving to second goes Romero.
Feel it all the way up here. This whole atmosphere has gone quiet unless you're in USSSA's dugout.
Pop up. Second baseman makes the call and makes the play. Abby Ramirez side. Oh, look at that. Everything's going right for Ford. Catches. Chase to pitch. Another strikeout for Ford. Ford's pitch. Got her! Ball game! USSSA, they win game number 1, and they do it in emphatic fashion. A 3-0 win on a Thursday night. They are now just 2 wins away.